Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you haven't yet, go please and subscribe. My name is Victoria Munoz, and today I'm going to be talking about my experience for spending 2 weeks without my phone as much as before. So before, what I used to do every time I got bored, every time I feel like I didn't want to think about things or just want to distract myself, I would get on my phone. And I realized that I was spending a lot of time. I spent about 53 hours a week on my phone, either in social media, watching YouTube videos, and just texting, stuff like that. And the reason why I started realizing hey, this is not okay. When I noticed that I was doing less throughout the day. I feel like I was experiencing the day was going really fast, and I feel like I didn't accomplish anything because I'm a person that has a lot of goals, and of course I need to make sure to work every day a little bit, on them, so that way I can get to that point. So as I was realizing that I wasn't going, I wasn't reaching my goals as to the point that I wanted to, making as much progress, I told myself I was gonna stop, doing this and change. So for a whole 2 weeks, I started changing my relationship with my phone. So I deleted my social media. I actually disabled my Instagram for 2 weeks, and also my Snapchat. And honestly, it was the best thing that I ever did, because I didn't realize how much I care for what was out there, the way people perceive me. And even though I told myself I didn't, just the things that I was doing kind of represented that, and I didn't like that, because when I kind of stopped, I took a step back and so what kind of influence the media had on me, I realized I feel like I was missing something, but I didn't want to be like that. So I started kind of reading more and journaling and stuff. I actually started reading this book, and it's literally one of the best book. I will forever recommend this book to whoever feels some inspiration or some guidance for their life. It's called The Power of Focus by Jack Canfield, Mark Victor Hansen, and Les Hesvit. And there are 3 friends that wrote this book, and it's so eye-opening. Actually, a lot of the book talks about different lessons throughout history. Basically, they take out some points that another famous book, really helpful, points out, and then they kind of tell you hey, so this is the steps for that. So it's a really, really great book. I would recommend that, if you want something to read and, want to feel inspired, start reading it, because it's amazing. I'm just wow. Also, other things that I started realizing, my relationship with my family has better. Because before I used to see him, I was oh, I'm just wasting my time. But in reality, I was already wasting my time on my phone. So I wasn't really losing anything, So yeah, so I'm going to show you guys how it looked before and how it looks now, and it's shocking. I was it's breathtaking, but yeah, I'm gonna show you guys real quick. First week I was going from 56 hours and 53 minutes, and the first day, which was Sunday, I spent 7 hours, and it was mainly on YouTube. But also, the reason why you can't see this is because I deleted the app, so it doesn't show me the statistics for that. But I was spending most of that time on Snapchat and Instagram, and it was just a lot of social media for the hours. So that Sunday I spent 7 hours and 36 minutes, 11 hours on Monday, 7 on Tuesday, 5 on Wednesday, 7 on Thursday, and 8 on Friday, and Saturday 9 hours. And the majority of the time that was on either social media or YouTube, Netflix, or music and photos and stuff like that. And yeah, I felt like most of that time I did it because I I was bored. Like, I really was genuinely bored, and I felt like I couldn't do anything else. In reality, there was a lot of other things that I could do, you know? So the second week was when I deleted Snapchat and all the social medias and stuff. And the first day, of course, it was 5 hours. And then the second day was Monday, was 4 hours, down to 2, 3, 2, 1, and 2 hours. And mainly it was focusing on learning some language and doing this Coursera. This app is so good, this program, because it gives you course for free. I have learned a lot through this, honestly. And I don't know, I feel like I became more mindful of my spending my time on my phone. Then the week afterwards, that's when I spent the least amount of time. That was a total of 14 hours a week. So I went from 56 hours to 14 hours. It's a big, difference. So on Sunday I spent 2 hours and 15, 2 hours and 25, 1 hour and 2 minutes, 1 hour and 50 minutes, 2 hours and 11 minutes, 1 hour and 54, and 1 hour and 49. Sorry. So I don't know. It just gave me a new perspective of like my time. Like I felt like before I couldn't do that many things, and now that I became aware of the power of the day, like what can I do, and like I started kind of looking at time as the guidance of my day. Like, if I had to work, then I had like, for example, like 6 hours or something like that before work, or then I will like, wake up early and do something productive with it. But yeah, so I just became more mindful in general with my relationship with my phone. And now it's like, before I used to feel guilty just grabbing my phone, but now I get to the point that I don't, I know that if I pick up my phone, it's to be mindful, to do something productive that, that's gonna help me in some way or another. As you can see, it's possible if you're like addictive to your phone as me. There's hope. So I went from 56 hours and 53 minutes to 14 hours and 3 minutes. So my point being of this whole video is to make you realize that sometimes we get used to doing the same thing, and realize that those habits are gonna influence and affect the rest of our life, or take away from things that could help us get closer to the goals that we want. And also there's a lot of great things that came out of it. I became more mindful. Again, I keep saying that, but I really became really mindful of my time and the people that I am surrounded by, because I used to focus so much on the people that were really far from me, that I forgot to take care of connect with people that were close to me. So it's just it's a lot of things. It's and also when I caught myself using my phone too much, I kind of stopped and why am I doing this? I could be doing something else. Because I started doing a lot of other hobbies that I had in mind, and before I feel like I didn't have the time, but now it's time. I have that. I have a ton of that. Well, so in conclusion, be mindful. Just remember that everything that you do today, it's gonna help you, or it's not gonna help you. It's gonna disable you to continue achieving and becoming the person you really want to be in life. And there's a lot of great things to do. There's a lot of things that you could do aside from using your phone. Just call your friend and just check on them, or just go outside and just cloud gaze or something. Just enjoy the beautiful thing of nature, and just spend some time with your family. They really need it. During this moment, they need it too. They might be going through the same thing as you, but they might not show it, so they're gonna really appreciate it. But yeah, so I hope you have a wonderful day, and that this makes you rethink the way that you use your phone. And let me know if you do try this, or if it does any change to you? Like, I don't know, just let me know how it goes. I want to hear about you guys' experience with your phone, and you know, what are you doing to help it. But like, I hope you have a wonderful day. Subscribe and see you soon.